It's Week 15 of the NFL. And we'll see Christian Kirk. He's danced around coverages all year to the tune of 1,400 receiving yards so far. It's the Jaguars and the Cowboys. All that and more coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State in TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. Today we reach Week 15 and we've got a good matchup in store between the Dallas Cowboys and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Alongside my partner Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Jaguar team. They come in riding high, just one loss in their last 7 games.
It's a very focused team, very disciplined. They've kept the penalties to a minimum, and they're winning football games.
Meanwhile, for the visitors here, the Cowboys, it's late in the year. We all know it. We've seen the calendar for these guys. Their bodies could probably use a break, but they have to push on.
And they're really not as worried about that as maybe we think. They know they've got the entire offseason to rest. All they care about is the game in front of them and finishing strong.
Just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And off we go from Jacksonville. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jacksonville's offense trots out here for the first time, and all eyes go right to number 16. Now in his second season as the team's face of the franchise, Trevor Lawrence.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. Before a touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week. They'll start on the ground, ETN. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4. Defensively, they were all over that. When he decided to keep it, there were a lot of eyes just darted on him.
I wonder if he followed the progressions properly there. I think maybe he really wanted to run with the football. Turned out not to be the correct decision.
A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Cowboys taking the field on offense, and for a 7th season, it's Dak Prescott who brings them out.
I think his task in this game is really simple. Eliminate the turnovers. He threw 2 interceptions last week. I can't believe I led with that because he had 3 touchdown passes. So there's a lot of good that he did, but he's got to take care of the ball better. The ball has to go to guys wearing the jerseys that they're wearing this week, not the opposition.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 24, Prescott. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Foyesade Aluakin. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. Able to pick up a 12 yards, but they needed more. 4th down.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. He certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. No score after 1 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Now ETN to start the drive. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Here's Lawrence. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
The Jaguars at 7-6, a game over 500 on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Lawrence, now this is ETN on the draw.
And some room to work. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st.
Draw play, ETN.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
And they'll go again with ETN.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
That would almost intercept it, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
To throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence. And he's got it.
And the Jags are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. From the shotgun, Lawrence.
Touchdown, Jaguars.
Travis Etienne.
Touchdown number 18 on the year.
And the Jaguars go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Well, we know he has decent hands out of the backfield. That's the first time, Charles, they targeted him in the passing game, and it pays dividends.
And I love the design, too, because they kept him in the backfield and made the defense think run first before they swung him out of there. And you're right, with his hands, they might want to throw it to him just a little bit more.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0. A 10-play drive that time.
And it was Travis Etienne on the touchdown reception capping the drive. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. This one will come out to the 25 as Pollard is going to elect not to return it. The final 4 weeks of the NFL season are upon us, and we got some intriguing matchups in prime time tonight. Patriots and Raiders, that's in Vegas. Josh McDaniels taking on his former employer there. And then Monday Night Football, the Rams and Packers from what should be a frosty Lambeau Field at 8:15 Eastern Time, 7:15 locally there in Green Bay.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again, 2nd and 10 from the 25. Prescott. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he's going to be taken down right at about the 15-yard line. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens.
On to punt now, Anger as he boots this one away.
Now they try a lateral, but it doesn't work. It's a loose ball. And he will be able to recover this himself to prevent a wacky ending here. But that will be how this first half comes to an end. So we hit the halftime break here in...
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line.
Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter three.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
On third down, it's Prescott.
Open man Lamb. It's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Prescott now.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Prescott yet again. And his throw here is incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Prescott thrown across his body, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Foyesade and Orkin. And the Jags are going to take possession of the football.
And that has to be a little bit discouraging, because after all their halftime talk, adjustments, and points of emphasis, their first drive ends with an interception. Absolutely aggravating if you're a head coach, because you spent all that time, gone through every situation possible, and it still ends in a turnover.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence again.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Malik Hooker.
And the Cowboys are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. To throw on 2nd and 10. Prescott. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Josh Allen.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Josh Allen drops him again for the second straight play, and it brings up 4th down.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Agnew now to return.
On that punt, we've got a man shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football here, and they'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter number 4. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
The 71 yards now for Etienne, and he's got a first down. Another tote for Etienne.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
And now they'll throw it with Lawrence.
Open man right side is Ingram. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down.
Now Lawrence. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. On 2nd and 10, Lawrence. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. And the Jaguars are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
And they'll run with Etienne.
And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown.
Travis Etienne
with his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game.
And the Jaguars are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And it's now 14-0.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
So Dak and the Cowboys down by 2 touchdowns, just under 2 minutes to go. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he is going to lose yardage here. Prescott urging his guys to go quickly. They need to get up and set.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw there caught by Gallup.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
To throw, Prescott.
Steps away to his left. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. The Cowboys looking to get going again in a hurry. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
And now we're going to get a stoppage. Remember, the Cowboys shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Prescott.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Jags take over in terrific field position.
Etienne up the middle.
And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
On 2nd down, Etienne once more.
Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage. Touchdown, Jaguars! Christian Kirk, 30 yards.
And the Jaguars have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And it's now 21-0. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it culminates in a Jags touchdown.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. This one will come out to the 25 as Pollard is going to elect not to return it. Dallas offense set for this next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
Being chased out left. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. One last shot now for Prescott. toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
So this will be a win for Jacksonville, and this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
But they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field, so you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So for the Jags, they're not going to go quietly here as the win moves them now to 8-6 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, their slim playoff hopes are gone now as they fall to 5-9. And they'll try again next week at home against Philadelphia.